want to go ahead and show you the line count feature right now. Whenever you click on a bin over here, you can generate a line count for that bin. So we're going to hit Command 5, or just come here, which is show line count. And we've got a couple things of note. We've got when we're on the master queues folder, a character box and a version box appears here. And a character box has all of your characters in it, and a version box has all of your versions. We can select, if you control click or right click on either the character or the version box, you get options either deselect all, to select all, or to invert your selection. Right now we're going to print up, we want to print up a line count for all of our characters, and we're going to do that. We've selected them, and we're going to hit, whenever you make a change here to any of these attributes, or a change here to these attributes, or to any of these, the update button flashes. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to see that we've got our character name, principal, and TV lines. Let me explain what's going on here to you. Right now we'll just show you a couple of characters. Show you Dean and Del Gordo as an example. Okay, we'll hit update. We have our character column and our version columns and a total column. And our version columns follow the order as versions are organized in your version bin here. So as things are ordered here, they will be ordered here, and consequently ordered from left to right up here. For Del Gordo, we can see that we've got, let's look at reel 3, we've got 8 total queues, 7 are principal, 1 is TV. Now, sometimes a queue might get omitted, it might get deleted, it might get something you need to check, maybe it's cut, it's shot, and maybe you just need to know, okay, how many more lines do I have left, right? And so, for example, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's find in reel 1, reel 3, let's find all of Del Gordo's lines. What we're going to do here is we're going to mark these. We're going to mark a couple of these as shot. Let's say we've shot some of Del Gordo's lines. I'm going to click this real quick. We're going to edit. We're going to mark these as shot. Okay? Some of them actually already were marked as shot. So let's click on this. Let's hit update. Okay, so if we look here on reel 3, we see that 7 of Del Gordo's lines have been shot. Okay, he has 1 TV line that he has. 7 lines have been shot. So let's say we want to know how many lines Del Gordo has left in reel 3. We can unclick shot. We won't include shot in the totals, and we'll hit update. Okay, and we can see here that, oh wow, okay, after we exclude all the shot lines, Del Gordo has 1 principal line left. Okay, so you can exclude certain things in your line counts, omit if it's any of the flags you have, hit update, and they'll be displayed in red, but they won't be included in the total count. So you'll know after all said and done, how many lines you have to do for the character. You can also hide these rows here as well by just hitting update, by unclicking them and hitting update. And the material will not be included in your line count. But let's go ahead. It's typically the only layout you're really going to need is this right here, where you're displaying your TV and you're including everything else in the totals. Because typically, whenever you turn over a line count anyway, you won't probably have shot much, or you're delivering stuff to shoot. So, but these are options for later on if you're in the process and you need to have a greater degree of granularity over what you're doing in the process. So, just a quick explanation. This line here, this main line up here, is the sum total of the principal and the TV line. Okay. If you choose to not include your omit, your deleted, your check, your cut, or your shot, those will be subtracted from either the TV or the principal lines, depending on whichever line these are. So if you've got a couple of TV lines that are omitted, they will not be included in the TV line, the TV row. Over here we've got our total for each character, and then down here we've got our total for each version. So if we were to come back here and to select all of our characters again and hit update, we would come down here to the very bottom and we would see that for the entirety of Reel 3 we have 84 lines, 82 of which are principal, 2 of which are TV. For Reel 4 we have 53 lines, etc., etc., 49 and 4. Now, if we were to come out over here and look at the total for all versions across all the reels, we'd have 264 lines, 257 of which are principal, 7 of which are TV. So this line count is very comprehensive. You can do a lot of things with it. You can also print from here. So what we're going to do is you can resize your columns to fit your cues. Okay, we're going to do that right now, just so we can fit all this on one page. Do that, and we'll tuck this in a little bit, okay? And we will hit print, and we can see here we've got 6 pages. So let's go ahead and open this PDF and preview. We'll close that. All right, and so we've got all of our information here across 6 vertical pages. So you might want, let's go back now, let's just get rid of some of these other subcategories because we probably won't want them. So let's do a line count, and let's not display these other ones, okay? Hit update, and we'll just tuck these in again. And let's hit print. All right, open PDF and preview. There we go. So here are our characters and the total number of lines per character, and our total for our version. So this is a line count you can print. You can also you can change the titles of your line print. Let me show you how you do that. You come up here to master. You select your bin. You come edit bin attributes, and let's get rid of that. And we've got the name of our show, which we can, show name, and we have the date here that we can include. We can also put a subtitle in there. Let's go ahead and line count. Let's hit update, and we'll tuck this in a little bit. I'll add a feature for dynamically resizing these columns to fit. So let's go ahead and look at that. Print. Preview. Voila. So here is the show name, and here's the subtitle, and here's the page of one of X number of pages, and that's your line count. With line counts, you can also generate a line count in Excel. I'll show you what that looks like real quick. Actually, we'll just come here. We'll look at this inside of Excel. You can open these up in Excel so you can do more pretty formatting as you wish. Here's a line count that got generated for another project. ADR Toolbox exports an XML file that can be read in NeoOffice or Excel or any of the other programs that display tabular data. Just as another quick note here, coming up at the top of 10 minutes on this, you can change what order you have all of your characters displayed, either alphabetically by the number of cues or how everything is defined here in the character list, which of course you can drag and drop in. But we'll cover more of this later. Thank you.